Hello everyone, welcome back to another Master Duels video. I have been enjoying this game so much in the past 2 days, and just grasping my head around this merged ban list. So today I want to showcase a new deck that I have built. It's not really new, it is like a revived old concept. Now I'm sure in the height of pandemic in 2020, we all know that the best deck ever was ADAMANCIPATORS. So what made ADAMANCIPATORS so strong? It is a combo oriented deck that just had unlimited gas, it could seem. And what made this deck so strong was Block Dragon. Block Dragon allows you to, once sent from the field to the graveyard, allows you to add 3 rock monsters from your deck to your hand. It's a +3 out of absolutely nowhere. So no matter what combo gets stopped, you can literally just use 2 materials, make a Union Carrier, equip Block Dragon onto a card or link away to the graveyard, and boom, pop puff, continuing up. So what made this viable on Master Duels and not in TCG? Because there is 2 key differences. The first one being Block Dragon is unlimited on Master Duel ban list. So with the ban, Block Dragon was banned in order to curb the ADAMANCIPATOR's power level, but now on Master Duels we can play it. Therefore, what's stopping this deck from popping off again? And the other thing is Union Carrier is also unlimited on the Master Duels ban list. What Union Carrier does is it allows us to tutor out Block Dragon straight from our deck onto one of our rock monsters, which means we can instantly get off Block Dragon without searching, without attempting to use its effect to summon. So wonderful. The rest is all just stock standard ADAMANCIPATORS that you will see in today's meta. ADAMANCIPATORS is somewhat a rogue deck, but I think with Block Dragon it can be tier 2.5. Now running through the deck list, it took me, this deck is actually not expensive at all. Like looking through the main deck, there is no ultra rare archetypal card. Everything's super rare. Everything in the deck is super rare. So going through the deck list, we have our Mecha Phantom Beast O-Lion. This thing is a 1 card Hulky Fibrax. Then Doki Doki. This card allows us to discard a card, discard a monster to summon out a rock monster with the same attribute and level as it from our deck, which is so important. We're playing this Prankits package in our deck. As you guys not sure why Prankits is doing here, Roxy's is a rock. Our ADAMANCIPATORS special summons rocks. If we special summon out a Roxy, we can make a Dodo Doodle Doo and a Roxy just from the Prankits combo alone. So adding Prankits in here gives you essentially a free link to up to your link plays for access code, for Appaloosa, for anything else that you might need. ADAMANCIPATOR package, 3 of, very important: Seeker, Researcher, and Analyzer. All of our ADAMANCIPATOR main deck monster cards, they all share being a tuner and have an effect of excavating the top 5 cards of your deck in order to, and then you special summon a non-tuner rock selected amongst the top 5 cards of your deck. So there is a little RNG based on it, but this is why deck building is so important, so that we can mitigate the most risks into benefits for us. We have 2 Kwakimeru cards, which is Guardian and Supplier. Guardian is a Omni negate for monster effects just by being on the field. It's a level 4 normal summonable monster, and it will be destroyed in the end phase unless you can reveal a rock monster, which in our case our whole deck is mostly rock, so we can pay its maintenance cost. Supplier allows us to add a guardian to our hand on special summon, and also if a rock leaves the field, we can special summon Supplier from our hand immediately. This is just free extender, and it replaces itself in hand advantage. Medolce Petting Cessor, we can bait out our opponents saying like, oh, we are actually Medolce players, and then we surprise them with the rock. So all Medolce Petting Cessor is a level 4. Why is level 4 so important? Because we have Gallant Granite. Gallant Granite is Xyz. With 2 level 4 monsters, you can just detach 2 materials, add any rock monster from your deck to your hand. Now, why is that important? Adamancipator monsters, they all have the same effect, but how they're summoned is the key. Seeker requires another Adamancipator on field to special summon. Researcher requires a rock to special summon, and Analyzer needs to be Cyber Dragon. Has a Cyber Dragon effect, so if you're going first, there is no ways that you can pull that off. Therefore, Analyzer is the worst out of all the Adamancipator main deck monsters. Adamancer Crystal, Dragite. This is basically if you summon it off of your Adamancer card effects, you just draw a card. The rest is supporting cards. Adamancipator Signs is is one of the more broken in archetype Monster Reborn cards. It basically allows you to Monster Reborn a rock, and then stack your deck with a rock card on the top. So if you activate the Adamancipator card, you can guarantee get a hit and not whiff anything. Moving on to our extra deck, it is just end board monsters. These are cards that we end up on through comboing our main decks. So obviously end board Appaloosa into Savage. Now let's talk about the Herald. Now let's talk about the Adamancipator extra cards. Raptite. This thing is also just a Excavate 5, but they're boss monster of Adamancipator. Dragite. This card is not just a house, it's a house and a half. It has the same Excavate 5 effect. However, this time it's Excavate 5 to return as much rock monsters excavated, to return cards on your opponent's field as much rock excavated. Mass removal for going second, and once per turn, if you have a water monster in graveyard, negate a spell or trap. How do we get a water monster in graveyard? Well, Dropsies, which has massive synergy. Dropsies is a water, and our Dragite is a water. If we can get Hulky Fibrax in the graveyard, that is also a water. And the rest is pretty self-explanatory. It's just ways to get to navigate your board into some end pieces. Well, let's jump online and see if we can take a Ven Rogue, now tier 2.5. I'm just going to call it tier 2.5 for now. And let's see if we can showcase the fundamentals of the deck. I promise you, it's going to be a fun one. Come on, you can't say that's ugly. I mean, but it is. Look at that. It's floating. Wait, there we go. Oh yeah, we lost the dice roll. I think we're going second. Now, this deck, as a combo deck, obviously it is the best going first. However, we do have hand traps to curve our opponent's plays enough to hopefully going second we can OTK him, because Adamancipators is equally as good setting up a negate board and going second setting up an OTK board. While our opponent playing Tenki could be Bird Up, it could be Zodiac. Yeah, seems like we have our Infinite Impermanence is going to be saved, is going to be kept for his effect activation to link summon from the graveyard. We can allow him to activate because we know whatever he adds we can just negate with Infinite Impermanence, so we do not need to waste our Ash Blossom on his setting up for the Tri-Brigade parts. Looking at our hand, it is not the best of hands in terms of our main plays. Like, we have two ways to stop our opponent, but Dropsies is a brick. You do not want to see this card. It's absolutely horrible. Dragite does nothing. However, luckily we have found it and Analyzer. This is a special summon as long as our opponent has a monster on his field. And we could use his effect to excavate 5 and summon a rock and see how we can take it from there. Our opponent added Fractal with Nerval. Does he not play Caress? Let him. He's probably going to activate effect right now. So in this scenario, we do not want to preemptively activate because he has to do something to pay cost. Tri-Brigades pay cost to attempt to activate the effects. And then this is where you hit them so that they lose their resources and we get to stop their effects. So this is what we're keeping the infinite impermanence for. And ha! Negate! Okay, let it go, let it through. Does he have a way to stop infinite impermanence? Oh, he's fuming so hard right now. Now we gotta see if he's playing the bird up build. Does he have bird call to continuing popping off? The answer is no. Okay, so we have one set card to worry about. He does not have enough resources in the graveyard. Another brick. Not a brick, but we can do something with this. So because our opponent has a card on his field, we can just Cyber Dragon our Analyzer. Okay, and now let me showcase what I meant by every single Adamancipator's effect. When you activate, you will be excavating the top 5 cards of your deck. Can my opponent stop this? If he has any disruption for me, my turn will end. He's thinking. He is thinking. He has nothing. 1, oh dokie dokie, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the best card to summon was our Adamancipator Researcher. Researcher. However, main deck Adamancipator cards cannot summon tuners. We can only summon non-tuner cards. So our 2 options is Dragite, which allows us to draw a card, or Doki Doki, which we can discard a rock to summon out another water rock, because that is the only rock in our hand. Doki Doki is not the best choice in this scenario. We would want to summon out a Crystal Dragite, make a Gallant's Granite into searching for Adamancipator Researcher. And we can just put back in any order, it does not matter at all. Now, we activate. On summon of him by Adamancipator effect, draw a card. I am really curious to what disruption does our opponent have for us. Now, in this scenario, after he allows us, let's see what he has for us. Nothing. Draw. Doki. Oh, perfect. Okay, not the perfect, but in this scenario, we could make our level 8 synchro, because that will negate whatever this card is while we clear his board. But that also means that we can. That also means we will be stopped with our combo, because we don't have another card to summon from our deck through Doki Doki, as we do not have a rock. So our next best play is, let's see. Our next best play is Gallant Granite into Researcher into, let's try this again. I am scared of the back row card he has. He's thinking real hard. Knowing that he cannot... We do not want to give him back Tinky, because that is another search. Let's see what we can do. I am going to disrespect my opponent right now and say he does not have anything significant to stop us with. Okay. Gallant Granite, a Sword Samurai. It allows us to detach 2 materials to search our deck for any rock. So if you're playing a rank 4 toolbox and you want to search Nibiru, you can just make Gallant Granite, search Nibiru as it is a rock. With detaching. I do not know what response my opponent has. This is actually very scary. Let's just hope it's not something stupid that's gonna make me laugh. We'll be adding Researcher. Researcher allows us to special summon her if we control a rock monster, which Gallant Granite is one. So activate effect. Special. Summon. So now we're gonna be showcasing the going second capabilities of this deck. I mean, just think of that we're going first, because our opponent does nothing. We'll be activating effect. Excavate 5. What do we want to see? We don't even want to see Prank Kids Roxy's because Dropsies is in our hands. Oh, there's only one option. Not a bad option, but we don't have any monsters to negate right now. Okay, so we still have a normal summon. We can make something happen here. I think because I want to abuse the Parallel Exceed in my hand, I am thinking of making this deck is so fun because there are so many routes I can make. I can link these two into Union Carrier, into equipping Researcher with Block Dragon, into normal summoning, and make a Herald. Yeah, big brain decks. Or I can make a Raptite to dig again in my deck. You know, I'm feeling it. Let's go deep. Synchro Summon Raptite. So Raptite has exactly the same effect as all the main deck Adamancipator cards. However, if you excavate a tuner, you can also summon it. So if you excavate any of your Adamancipator monsters, it's just summon. The scariest part of this deck is if your opponent negates you. It is not the best feeling in the world. Not sure what my opponent has as a response. It's a whiff. Oh, found a rock. Okay, we need to think about this. Actually, we got a good one. Doki Doki. We just found a material in our hand to discard off Doki Doki. So what Doki Doki does is you discard a rock, special from your deck, a monster with equal level and attribute. We still have one more main deck Adamancipator monster, which is Researcher and Seeker, and it is a level 2 Earth. There we go. Seeker summon. We'll face up attack. Almost face down defense. That would have been not the best for us. Let's continue. Effect. So with this, we effectively used up all 4 Adamancipator cards. Okay. Ooh, Supplier is a very good one. I am thinking of Supplier. Roxy's is not bad, but because we have Dropsies in our hand, we shall not be using the Prank Kids combo this turn. Back. So Supplier on summon allows us to add a Kwakimeru card from our deck to our hand, which is none other than Guardian. Come to us. You see, we have a full board of 5, and we still have 5 cards in our hand. Talk about hand advantage. How do we want to take it from here? We could get Block Dragon, but we have exhausted almost every single resource in our deck already, so Block Dragon is not necessary this game. We could go for Hulk. We can make Hulk. We don't have enough space for Hulk. I am thinking of just making a Dragite. Let's showcase what Dragite can do for us. It's a simple Synchro 8. We shall be synchroing these two. Up. I have not seen the animation yet. I hope it looks beautiful. Dragite. Synchro. Oh, that looks so beautiful. Now, this is the power of our boss monster, Dragite. Excavate 5. 1 rock. 2 rocks. 3 rocks. Goodbye, board. I'll just send 2 cards. I don't want to send Tenki. Decide, because that is an extra rotor for him next turn. Back in any order. What can we do now? So now basically our opponent is a clean slate for us to attack over, and I have 175 seconds remaining. I am not totally not done yet. I can continuing to go off. Let's see, what shall we do? Have we normal? We have not even normal summoned yet. We don't even need to. Let's give total BM to our opponent. Let's end his career. Normal summon, dropsies. Make Appaloosa. Okay, we're continuing. We're popping off. It's not lethal yet. However, we have Parallel Exceed. Effect. Summon our other Exceed. Now, Exceed on summon, if you use its effect, it will be both Exceed summoned will become level 4s. So you can use it for Synchro plays, for Xyz plays, anything you want. What's in our graveyard? Not important. Because now we have a water in our graveyard, as in Dragite and Dropsies. If our opponent activates a spawn and trap card, if he miraculously survives this turn, we can negate it. Link 2, we can make a... Tri-Brigade does not have too much graveyard activations. Oh, they do. Actually, they're king of it. So this is just future proofing. We're setting up for our next turn, just in case he has anything to deal with us. Wait. Oh, we 100 off lethal. It's okay. We're just showing how we can negate our opponent. We'll leave him with 100 health. Alright, we'll give you a turn, brother. Show us what you can do. Draw. I want to respond. Stand by. I want to respond. Activate. Abyss Dweller. Detach card. No more graveyard effects for you. We have completely blanked his graveyard. 4 monster negates. And 1 spell and trap negate. His hand is 1 back row, 1 fractal, and 4 other cards. Or if one little tip for all of you guys, always try and remember what is in your opponent's hands, because that is the only element that makes this game a surprise. It is what is in your opponent's hands. Once you have figured it out, you can navigate around almost everything. So he's going for the fractal again. Good try. That is no. Negate. 5 cards left to go. One of them is a back row. It is Zoo. Okay, try Zoo. He's gonna make Monkey. Yes. Attack me directly. Oh, okay. Oh wait, he needs another material first. Makes Monkey. Yes. Okay, okay. Okay, he wants a big Zeus. So Zeus is limited to 1. Here. He's not happy. He wants 2. He wants 2 pops with his Zeus. Okay, okay, okay. Trident. That's 4 materials. Monkey time. Good attempt, sir. Good attempt. Trident to pop my card. That'll be... No! What else do you got? Come on. What else do you got, Duelist? Talk about Adamantipator's recoverability. This deck has atrocious recoverability. Because once you have... These are one of those decks called those regurgitating decks. You just vomit out your whole hand, you make the board, and then you pray that there is no Dark Ruler no more. Yes, this deck is very, very prone to Dark Ruler no more. However, I feel in a format where there's only best of 1, you're not going to see main deck Dark Ruler no mores. Attack us directly. Okay, okay. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. Zeus! I want to see the Zeus animation. I think you guys should see it. It is so wonderful. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, do you see those lightnings? So beautiful. Come on, activate your Zeus effect. You activate it twice, I'll negate it twice. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. Nope. No effect for you. Oh, he has a chain 3 available. Interesting, interesting. What could he have? Making YouTube these days, this is what my 5th video. It has been really, really fun. I totally, absolutely enjoy this. After a while, I wish I can start getting a webcam and show you my not so presentable face. Not once per chain, okay. Oh, I see now. Appaloosa can only be used once per chain. This guy is big brained. Alright, let's see. Can we recover from this? Currently with our hand, that's a no. And it's a no. We're just, that is just the drag out right here. We do not need that effect. We set. And we set. This is now officially a grind game. What can my opponent offer? Mr. Ripe with the big brain chain Zeus. MSD? Well, I can respect that. That's fine. He has 4 cards in his hand, which we have no idea of any. Okay. He needs to be very, very careful with how he places his monsters, because he has 100 life points left. All we need to do is normal summon some puny little card and then just whoop. And it's wham bam, thank you ma'am. GG. Right, we're here for a little movie time. It is the Zodiac cut. I am a Marvel fan. I actually haven't watched much of the DC movies. I like Flash, the series, though. I felt that if that actor from the series was the Flash in the movie, I would totally have watched it. He has a Choco-9 in attack position with 0 attack. That is very, very, very dangerous. Let's see what we draw first. Petting Cessor. We can't use it. Another dead card. Let's try. Let's try and see if we can get him with the direct attack. Attack! We totally had that game from the beginning, you know. I knew it totally. Well, that is going second / first Adamanticipators. Let's play another game. Let's play another game to see how it actually is like building up a board. Alright, that was not the best way to win one of our showcasing games. So game 2, and we won the dice roll, so we can actually go first. Totally not scripted. That's Cyber Dragon. Oh, so beautiful. I wish I could buy a little pet, but no. All gems goes into another dropsies. Another dropsies. That such as RNG, like one of Olion, one of dropsies. You just draw them both. In our case, it doesn't matter which one we normal summon, because whichever one we normal, we special out the other. These are all inherent summons, so they can't be really stopped. Now we just activate our Adamancipator effects. Excavate. I tried playing Adamancipators on dueling books once. Manually excavating, total nightmare. And doesn't look as good as this. I wonder what will happen to Dueling Book and YGO Pro after Master Duels has settled. I imagine Konami is going to come like Thanos out all of those illegal games. Our researcher got hand trapped, but we still have our analyzer. Special, we do not want a Doki Doki, as we have nothing to summon. We want a level 6 for Raptite, so Guardian. Guardian, let's go. Doesn't matter. Now, Hulky Firebrax plays. Yes. Let's do some Hulky Firebrax plays. We thin our deck, and we get to summon out our Parallel Exceed. Look at that animation. The limited card. Activate. Chain. Exceed. So our Guardian is a walking negate right now. If our opponent has any response, he just simply cannot. But it also messes with our plays, so thank Lord. He did not stop us. We want to summon. This is from our hand. This feels so bad, summoning out Olion. Yeah, but it is what it is. We drew it. We deal with the consequences. See, instantly summoned out 4 monsters seemingly nowhere with 1 link summon. Now we got to think about this. How do we want to take it from here? We can first make Gallon Granite will do nothing. Do we want to search any rock to our hand? That will be... We could search for a supplier, but that is just getting rid of 2 cards to get 1 card to special summon. That's net even in card advantage. Let's start with the Raptite. Our tuner and non-tuner. We're keeping this Guardian on here because he is still a monster negate. Raptite. Get wrapping. So plans for hopes for Raptite. We want to see a analyzer. Token. Get excavating. Excavate. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a good one. 4, 5. No tuners. Can we draw a tuner? Boing, 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 boing. Draw a card. Alright, looks like we're not making any synchro summoning plays this game. Union Carrier will do nothing. What can we add off with Block Dragon? Not much. Analyzer, but we have no ways of summoning it, so first things first. Yes. You. And you. Appaloosa. That's our first 3 negates. Effects of supplier. Summon. No, don't negate our own card. Now this is those type of opening hands where you want to keep a guardian on your field because it is still a negate no matter what. What else can we do? We can make a Masquerena. Yes, we can make a Masquerena with token and one of this, and we just make it into a unicorn this game. We have a discard target in the useless dropsies, which we drew 2 games in a row, sadly. Masquerena. Confirm. Confirm. Summon. Beautiful. Now we're chilling. We are chilling. Let's see what our opponent can offer. I want to pay the cost, and here's a rock. Here you go. Mr. Coffee 4696. Now say what you want about not having a card sleeve. I love this artwork of the sleeves for Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, if it's not that I have to protect my cards by not... I have to protect my cards with card sleeves, and you can't play clear ones, so otherwise I would play without a card sleeve. Or any Yu-Gi-Oh! Back styled sleeves. I'm sure there's some of them out there, but I like my matte sleeves. Onomato pickup. This guy is playing Utopia, which we featured in our video yesterday. We had showcased a budget Utopia video, and in that I said you can scale up your Utopia deck by adding Onomatopyra, Onomato pickup, and Onomatopoeia. What did you discard? Okay. This is how you level up your deck, and our opponent is actually doing it. Very, very good to see. Yeah, reinforcement, that is fine. This is a very good matchup for us. Our opponent is mostly monster effect based. And what does Appaloosa stop? Correct. Monster effects. You can summon that. Yes, activate. Ha! No! No effects for you. He still has the armed sage. Yeah, he can just special summon, but we're not too scared of it. He can't attack over any of our monsters, and if he exeases, his Exease monster will gain the effect. Look at this. A Utopia Exease monster summoned using this card gains this effect. Exease summoned, add 1. So it is not the material activating the effect, it is the Exease monster activating the effect. What can we do about that? We can negate. We could negate with Appaloosa, but we want to destroy it. That is where Kwakimeru Guardian comes in play. Summon. You activate your effect because of Sage, correct? Let's just double check with the log. Activate. Yes, Utopia activates the effect of Sage. We are going to negate and destroy. Bye bye. Three cards left in his hand. We have. Do we know what it is? No, we do not. Yes, one. Go. One of those two. It does not matter. Continuing. Supplier. Okay. I got a line. Let's see what we can summon over here. We can't use Union Carrier because we don't have enough rocks. We can't prank kids. Gallant. Yes, Gallant. Normal summon. This is now this. What we couldn't do in the last game is showcase how well the recoverability plays this deck has. We have made a pretty decent play in the first turn, but now the second turn we can continue to do even better plays. So Granite, as you can know, Granite is your searcher for Researcher. Discard. Researcher allows us special summon. We have used our normal summon for the turn already, so we can't normal summon any of the monsters on our deck, on our field anymore. In our hand. We don't need that. We can't get that. We already have that. Press for options. We already have this. We don't need this. Let's just get a Roxy's. It is just a material on the field for us to go into. Let's see. Big brain play. We still make our Meow Meow. A rock has left the field. So now comes. No, we don't want that. Now comes Supplier. And that is a level 4. Which we don't have a level 6 synchro play, so nothing much. It's just another material on the board. Okay, let's end the game. One, two, three, four. Four. Access code. Use him to gain attack. Not a lot, but attack is attack. Do we want to pop this? Might as well. It doesn't hurt us. It only hurts him. Battle phase. Attack. Attack. And attack. So we still ended our turn with 2 Apo negates, and we still have a IP Masquerade Disruption because we still have a card to discard. So that is effectively 3 interruptions on his turn and much more on our turn. Same thing. He drew this. Yeah, that's fine. Make your Xyz monster. I will not allow you to do that. I'm so sorry. Coffee 4696. Now, I have heard that I should add background music, but I think Yu-Gi-Oh's background music is good enough. Adding, it will overlay and then just distract everything. I know that the the solo mode music is so godly. So I'm not sure why that there's only one background, like a few background music for duel mode. Maybe the music changes with what board you have. In that case, I need to buy more boards. Effect? Yes? No! Now we have used our Appaloosa to the maximum already. Now we can just simply link it away with IP Masquerena. Quick effect, detach, add a double or nothing. What? Let's build summon from your extract one. What is the chain? Okay. Okay, double or nothing. What's chain 1 then? Oops, boop moment. Whatever that chain 1 is, it's still negated. We'll change our chaining to on. We'll do it before he heads into battle phase. Oh, should have just done that. Yeah, we'll let him. Now, one misplay I have identified is if we summon our access code talker under the Appaloosa, when we summon Unicorn, we can draw one because they will be co-linked. That is a misplay, but at least we found it. What can our opponent add? Whoa, Zexal Field. I have never seen that card before. Is that one of the good cards? Nope. I'll just get rid of your Utopia right now. We'll summon out Unicorn, this, and you. Yes. Come out. Nightmare. Oh, we can still co-link. We did not make a misplay. That is so awesome. Effect. Discard our useless Dropsy, which we got 2 games in a row. Bye bye. Draw. Yes, draw. Yes, draw. Nice. That's combo. Normal Guardian, Special Researcher. Even if he wipes our field. He has 1 card left in his hand. Double or nothing. Which is... yeah. And that's game. My opponent knows it. We know it. You know it. So, Adamanticipators. This deck is absolutely... oh, we made gold. I said we'll make a video about getting gold. This is just a coincidence. So, Adamanticipators. It is, as the name suggests, rock solid. It has go first plays. It can do go second plays. There is, albeit not enough, but there is 4 hand traps in this deck, which you are like 35% likely to see it in your opening hand. Most decks you face crumble under 1 negate, unless you play against hectic combo players such as Luralisk. That will be not enough, correct? But not enough to stop them. But it is enough to not make them have their full powered M board. So can you break their board? It is very highly possible, as if you have gas and you can just make a Dragite on your pit stop, you excavate 3 to 4 rocks, you just throw everything back into the hand. I feel like this deck is, once again, rock solid. This is definitely no longer a rogue deck now with the inclusion of Block Dragon. We didn't have a chance to show off Block Dragon yet because we haven't been under such intense pressure that we have everything negated. But the most important thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is how consistently can you get to your end board. If you have your way, go get to it at the end, full power, perfect. But if you get stopped, how can you proceed after getting stopped is true deck building. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Drop a like, subscribe to me. Trying to get monetized. I'm still a long way from there, but I'll be uploading a brand new video every single day. I am short on gems now, so I have to go grind some more. In that case, I'll see you guys tomorrow.